Preserve your memory and favorite days. Come online to the newest craze. The digital scrapbook, the way you want it to look. With digital scrapbook kits, fun and full of wit. You log in today, you won't be able to quit. Come on over and you'll think it's the bomb. Nitwitcollection.com.
Hi everyone and welcome to our Lovin' Life bundle. Oh man, are you going to love this kit. Bright colors, lots of creative ability. It's a very generic based kit, meaning there isn't a real theme to it like a Christmas or a birthday or a, something like that. This can be used for so many things. Birthdays, anniversaries, just everyday life moments that you want to celebrate. Maybe somebody got a new job, they got a new puppy, all the moments. You just had a wonderful evening with friends and you wanted to celebrate and share those memories on your vacation or just in your own backyard. This kit is set for everything. As you see in the bundled collection, for those of you that are newer to us, you do save 20% off of purchasing these items individually when you purchase it as the bundle. So in the bundle, you get our FQB, our Lovin' Life 2 additional paper pack, our Lovin' Life Alpha, our Lovin' Life Solids additional paper pack, and our Lovin' Life Lil Bits, which is our additional elements pack. So you don't get any duplicates in here, but you do get the entire collection. And like I said, you do save yourself 20% versus purchasing these items individually. And if you're like us, you're going to see this kit once you open this up and have a good look at it, and you're going to think, yeah, I want the whole kit. It starts off with some beautiful arrows, and as you'll see, the theme throughout this is you'll see, love this life. Life is sweet. So as you can see, this is very generic, laughter shared. Everything goes in such a happy tone, but yet very unthemed, so that you can use it as in so many different ways. So the great times together and some more of the banners, great little elements, so many moments, great moments begin with you. You'll see how we use these in our layout and our card making inspirations that you'll see when you go to our FQB product description on our website. You'll see those two items underneath. They're smaller little pictures and you just hover over them and then they'll come up large for you. So then hopefully that'll give you some inspiration in the ways that we use them, but you'll get to see how we use some of the elements and how they look. So into our background papers, all kinds of different background papers in here. Here's some Argyle ones in some different colors. Obviously complements any palette and any color theme that you want to work with. There's the camera background, again in several different colors. Lots of fun backgrounds, the dots. So you have such interesting things as well as these beautiful florals. If you're a floral creator, kind of like we are, we really enjoy the floral bases. There's lots of that in here for you, so you can kind of slant a little more elegant, and you'll see that in the card making idea that we have again on our FQB preview. You'll see that where you can go so many different ways with this, and such unique backgrounds. Mary Fran has come up with these polka dot hearts. Just very different than any of the other kits that we have. Here's some stationery backs. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You can have a whole, whether it's a card, a layout page, pages for your mini albums. There it is, already done for you. You just paste that in and you are good to go. Mary Fran really takes care of a lot of the hard work for those of us that aren't as creative and aren't as good at clustering like she is. She gives us those beautiful things already done for us. So there's also the simpler patterns in here too, because you certainly want a lot of options and a lot of different ones in order to complement the creative vision you have. Nice words background. It's a good day for a good day. Beautiful things, beautiful things. How can this kit not just make you smile and have a good day altogether? In our elements that are included in this FQB, we start out with some of the branches, a few different colors, a few different styles. Kind of nice to have individual elements so that you can have creative ability yourself. You can choose how you want to lay this out. Some butterflies, beautifully colored, beautifully layered on with the papers already, easy to use. Some buttons, which are terrific elements to add a little interest to just some small corner or some little area that you think may need a little something extra. Cameras. Obviously, maybe you've had some photos Maybe it was a memorable visit, a memorable trip, a memorable moment in your life that you want to capture. Great elements to use. The circle stickers, good times, best time ever, love my life. Again, simple things that are just embody what a great life is all about. Corner flowers. So Mary Fran does give you these in corner sections. These are, if you can see my cursor on the screen here, these are opaque behind them. So if you create digitally, you can just layer this right on and you don't have any background to it. So you can layer it right over the top of stuff without anything behind it. B, if you are a print and cut person, you can certainly print this out and you can either fussy cut it, just leaving a little bit of a border, or if you have a cutting machine, like several of you do, I know we do as well, we have a Cricut, it cuts these out wonderfully. All the in-between spaces and everything else. So these are beautiful, beautiful things to use. Some film strips. Obviously, if it's memories in life, you're going to have those memories and you want to capture them. Great little fun way to present them. Single individual flowers. Again, for those of you that have a vision and you want that creative ability for your own with leaves and flowers, there you have them. Several different colors, several different styles, all brilliant and bright. But then there's people like me. I kind of need things clustered together. I really don't have a good sense of scale. That's my big downfall. Everything is usually way too large or way too small. So Mary Fran has captured this and given this to us so that we can just go ahead, place these into our creations and move on and be happy with what our final product looks like, where we don't have all the decisions and all the overwhelming things to have there. The hearts are beautiful little elements to use. It really embodies love and happiness and everything else. As well, journal areas. These journal things are just fabulous to use. I'm going to be making a mini album with this, and to have these where you can journal your personal thoughts, maybe it was your memories of that particular moment, as well as inserts into cards. These are wonderful. Rather than just having the generic standard, okay, I open the card up and I write on that right-hand side of the card, why not include something like this? How special is that to tell someone what you're sending them the card for something? Why not tell them what a great moment, what a great whatever we've had, and really give them a heartfelt sentiment, and it gives you so much more room to write. This recap of great times, moments we've shared, it has the date, visits with family and friends. It gives you even additional areas to diarize and to have. Thank you for all the fun. We have some great labels here. Again, how colorful are these? And then there's date, time with, and visit with, where you have just individual things where you can just paste them in. You handwrite them in. You can use a font and put the font work on before you print it or use it digitally. You have all sorts of options with it. The mats, again, the mats are such, if you don't use the mats, really try them out. Place this in behind another background paper, a main element image, things like that. Really give them a go because they give such life to things and such interest because of the round shape. A few more butterflies, but in a different format. These are what we call paper butterflies. So we're kind of trying to make them like you've just cut them out of a simple background paper. So little different idea behind it, right? And they give you a different feel for it. The ribbons, again, ribbons are very, very colorful things to use. You'll see how I use them in both the layout and the card making idea, just to add a little bit more interest to it. Some with scallops as well. If you're going a little more in the elegant version, you want something a little more detailed in terms of design, there you have it. Sentiments, as you see in a lot of our previous kits, we have these sentiments. And again, how to use them? They're like a stamp. So whether you use them digitally, this is an opaque background, or whether you use them, whether you print them and cut them out in a square, maybe you have the fancy punches so that it gives a fancy edge to it, things like that. These are terrific items to use. Again, here's a tag that Mary Fran has made. Look at this. This could be its own standalone item. Like, it has so many items on here, such visual interest. Again, Mary Fran has clustered it. She's given you the shadowing on here. Great scale, excellent element to use. Here's Wonderful Life, and leaves you a journal area. Maybe you want to add a photo. Maybe, whatever you want to do. You have so many options with this. And again, the title cluster. These are terrific for just generic things. You want to paste that on there. Maybe you want to put a date, a name, a title, a moment, a place, whatever it is. We've left them blank for you so that you have so much creative ability with this kit. And here's some word labels. Don't these remind you of the machine? And this is actually what Mary Fran thought of when she was creating these. Remember those label machines that used to, you clunk clunk, and you'd punch out and it'd give you that little white letter? Here they are. Here they are in digital. So great elements to use and really flow easily with the kit. Also a wreath full of flowers. You'll see how I used, again, this one in our card making idea when I created the card. Beautiful elements to go. And that's just the FQB alone. In the little bits are more elements. Our little bits are meant to be clustered elements, as you can see by this beautiful frame, in order to put a photo behind here. The little bits is meant as a finished clustered elements, so that you can just grab these elements, put them into your creation, and off you go. There's not a lot of work involved for you. These are all pre-made and pre-done, so that it gives you a little more, if you're kind of capped for time, or maybe you just have a little bit of creative block. You have so many excellent things in here that you can just print and go, or place them in digitally, and off you go. Everything is kind of completed for you, if you will. We also love to give you word strips in here. Word strips are great things not only to utilize, obviously, but they're also great for inspiration. I use these a lot when I'm thinking, well, okay, what do I want to do with this card? How do I want to create with this kit? You see things like happiness starts here, and it starts giving you that, yeah, it's kind of bright and it's kind of cheery, and I can go in this way with it, and it starts to give you a little bit of creative inspiration. So use them in several different ways. Now, we also give you the blank ones because we know that A, English is not everybody's first language, and B, you maybe have something else that you want to say that we didn't give to you already pre-done. So that gives you the creative element there. This is our solid additional paper pack. As you can see, there's a bit of a chevron pattern in it, so it gives you great interest. So they're great standalone papers, but they all also are great backing papers, where you can use these as the inspiration for you, or as in behind other papers, to give you that look where everything is perfectly color matched. You want to obviously have that where it's not as easy, where you just have a stash of, if you're doing this in printed form, where you have a stash of cardstock. It's pretty tough sometimes to match the exact color, so we want to make sure you have the exact colors. The alpha, again, an alpha is a great tool in order to really highlight and really punctuate names, dates, titles, someone's a proper name, maybe it's a place, whatever. You can utilize these in order to really highlight that one thing. Even if that's laughter, it's an emotion. You can use these in order to really give it a large scale and spell it out for people. These are terrific elements to use for that. And there is the completion of that. So that's our alpha. And last but not least is our Lovin' Life 2 paper pack. So this is an additional paper pack. You will see the same patterns, but you will not get these colors in the FQB or anywhere else in any of the other components of this kit. So don't think that you're having any doubles. These are additional colors. And when you are creating multiple things, whether it be cards, layouts, mini albums, it's always so nice to have such a variety, because then that way you don't have things all just looking the same or utilizing the same thing over and over again. So there is our Lovin' Life kit, and I'm telling you, we're loving life with this kit. This is a beautiful one. We hope that you'll take the time to go to our store, check it out, and make this yours. Purchase this kit. You will have so many creative options with this. This is not certainly a one-item use kit. You can use this over and over and over again because of the wonderful elements in here. Thanks for watching our video. I hope that you'll give us a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to our channel so that you'll know when things are new, when we add videos regarding new kit releases or new projects that we put up. As well, I hope that you'll take a stop by our store, check out this kit as well as the other ones that are there. Thanks again for watching, and hope you have a great creative day.